Guys, I'm here in Brookhaven, and today I want to test ways to put the Titanic here. I want to try 3 ways. First, I want to put the Titanic using the normal game, but then I want to test copies of Brookhaven. And finally, I want to place the Titanic in the game using Roblox Studio. So, for that, I called a friend who will help me do this. He said in the chat, "Let's go! I really want to see the Titanic, so let's do this. But I'm going to do it differently because behind us, we have this secret car. I'm going to use it to go to the sea. My friend is also arriving here. But guys, I'll grab this car, and now I'm just waiting for my friend to arrive. And it looks like he's finally here. Guys, I'm going to start flying in the game." And he said in the chat, "How are you going to put the Titanic in the game?" So I'm going to test several ways to place the Titanic in the game. And this is the first one. I have to go to the sea first. And now that I'm at the sea, I'll need to get a boat. And my friend fell here, and he's totally bugged out. But guys, the car fell into the sea, so that's the end of the car. But guys, I'll have to go here. And on the right, we have several interesting boats. But I'll have to get this specific one because if you didn't know, if I grab a boat, I can grab another one and put it here, and the boat starts getting huge. I'll try doing that to see if it looks like the Titanic. He said in the chat, maybe it'll work or maybe not. I don't know. Guys, I think it will. I placed several boats here, and you can see it's starting to get interesting. Now I'll put a boat here. But guys, it's my friend's turn to do this because I can't place more boats since the limit of boats I can place is 3, and I've already placed 3 boats. So guys, he got this boat, and you can see it even worked. Now he's going up ahead to get the next boat, and he grabbed this one, and it's starting to get interesting. Now he's coming back here to grab a boat here as well. Guys, it ended up looking like this, but I don't think it looks like the Titanic. I said in the chat, this doesn't look like the Titanic. I'm even going to delete the cars because it didn't look anything like it. He said in the chat, wait, I have an idea. Get the pirate ship. Okay, on the right, we have this ship, which is a pirate ship, but I think he wants me to modify it to make it look like the Titanic. Guys, he got here, but I don't know how I'm going to do that, especially since this ship doesn't look like the Titanic. So I'm going here to drive it. And guys, it works very well. I can speed up here, but to make it look like the Titanic, I'll first have to close the windows because everything is open. So I'll have to find a way to close that. On the right, I'm going to grab the secret items, specifically these ones. Now, guys, I'll place this sign right here, but it didn't turn out very well. I don't think this looks good. It really doesn't look like the Titanic. He said in the chat, this doesn't look like the Titanic, does it? So he's right, guys. It really doesn't look like the Titanic, but he also pressed a secret button that launches this thing here. Guys, this is pretty interesting. It's something the Titanic definitely doesn't do. But guys, I'm thinking about how I'm going to put the Titanic in Brookhaven using the official game. He said in the chat, maybe we won't be able to do it. So I'm starting to think it's really not possible. So guys, I'm going to try the next way to put the Titanic in the game. I said in the chat, follow me. But guys, I found this secret game called Brookhaven Titanic. I want to see if it's true. But guys, I noticed I'm inside a totally secret box. I don't know if I'll be able to get out of here. But guys, I'm going to test this game, and later I'll use Roblox Studio to put the Titanic in the game. He said in the chat, how are we going to get out of this box? Well, I don't know. But guys, this box doesn't have any doors to exit. But I noticed that behind us, there's a giant city. So I'm going to try to do a glitch to get out of here. I'm going to use this secret animation and manage to get out. I said in the chat, try doing this glitch too. Guys, I hope he can do it. He said in the chat, I can't. I don't have that animation. Guys, I'm noticing here, and it looks like he can't get out because he doesn't have the secret animation that lets you go through walls. But guys, I'm looking around the game, and I don't see any Titanic. In fact, there's no Titanic in this game. So I'm starting to think it's a fake game. I'm heading forward, and you can tell it's just a normal city. There's nothing special here. So guys, this game is simply fake. I even crashed the car, and now my car is completely broken. Guys, this is the end of my car. But guys, this game is fake, so I'll have to use Roblox Studio to get and place the Titanic here. So guys, I went back to Brookhaven, and my friend also arrived here. But I want to figure out where I should place the Titanic in the game because there are several interesting spots. I could leave it in the middle of the sea, and I'm sure that would be really cool. He said in the chat, maybe you should modify the map and add new constructions. That's true. If I add new things to the map, like a base to receive the Titanic, I'm sure it'll look very realistic. So I'll do exactly that. There's this item that's very small. Now there's this other one that's really big, and maybe it will work for the Titanic. But I think this one is too big, so I removed it. So guys, I'll have to remove this. Basically delete everything. I'll also delete this sign, and now the pier looks exactly like this. So I'll have to get a new pier for the Titanic, but it has to be a giant pier. We have this one, which will definitely be very important. And there's also this other one, which will definitely look really nice. So guys, I'll place this one more or less at the front, and I'll have to rotate it. And now I'll have to move it to align it, more or less like this. Now guys, this is looking really beautiful. It looks like a real boat dock, but I'll have to move these trees away. I'll place them more or less like this. Perfect. Now it looks better, and it's not in the way too much. In fact, it's better than before. But guys, this boat dock is very small, and there's not much to it. So I'll add something to it. I'll move this object, and I'll have to remove it from here because it looks a bit strange. I'll place it exactly here, and now it looks much better since it's on the sand. But guys, I grabbed this house, and I'll place it here. Perfect. It looks very nice and actually turned out pretty cool, especially since there's a boat here, and it's going to sail out into the water. But now we're missing the most important thing of all, which is the Titanic. I haven't placed it yet, but guys, it still looks too empty here. I need to add more things. Guys, I'll grab this house and place more in the game. Perfect. I added 4 houses, and the game is looking pretty cool now. He said in the chat, wait, where's the Titanic? So I'll place it. But first, I need to make the city look better because it's not looking great the way it is. So guys, this one here is blue. I'll try to modify the others. I'll make this one red, and it'll look pretty cool. Perfect. I made it exactly like this, and the result is really nice. Now we have a blue house and a red house, but there are 2 others I'll need to modify. I want to decide what color to use for them. I said here in the chat, choose the colors of the houses. I want to see what colors he will choose. But guys, it looks like he got a car. I just didn't understand why, but he made the car yellow. I think that's basically the color he wants me to use for the house. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to make the house yellow, which will be exactly this one. And then there's the other one, where I'll have to choose its color. So guys, I'm going to start modifying this here. I made this house exactly like this, and it turned out pretty cool. But now there's still this other part, which is still blue. I'll have to select everything and make it yellow here. Perfect. I made it exactly like this, and it turned out pretty cool. But now there's this other one left. I want to see what color he will choose. But guys, he chose purple, which is basically the color of my character. My character is purple, and he chose the purple car here. So I'm going to make the house purple here. Perfect. The house is exactly like this. But now there's this other part left, where I'll have to select everything. Perfect. I made it exactly like this, and you can see that my game is starting to look nicer. It has lots of interesting things. The houses are very interesting too. And now the Titanic is almost ready to come here, but I think it's still very empty, basically missing this road to get here and connect to this port. So I'm going to have to modify this here. First, I'm going to make the houses lower so they don't float in the air. And now I'll have to extend the road here and make it even bigger, just like this. Now it looks much nicer than before. It really looks like a real road, ready to connect to the Titanic. Now I'll also place this fence, and I'll have to extend it here. I'll position it exactly here because this area needs security. Perfect. It turned out just like this. Guys, it's looking pretty cool. He said in the chat, why so much security? It's not a military base. And what he said is true. This isn't a military base, but it's a base that will have the Titanic, so maybe it's important to have a lot of security, especially since it's a very important ship. I said in the chat, tell me what else I should add to my game. Guys, I want to see what ideas he has. But he sent a message saying, a ball. He also mentioned a boat and a tornado. Guys, I forgot exactly how he said it, but I understood everything he meant. So I'll start making the modifications here. First, I'll add this thing across the entire base. Perfect. I finished this, and you can see it turned out just like this. Guys, it's looking pretty cool, but there was one thing that didn't work. I don't know why, but it disappeared. So I'll have to place it again. But if someone tries to invade this secret base, they won't be able to. They'll simply lose. Perfect. I put that item back, and now I'll add some boats here. This will be the first one. You can see it's a very beautiful yacht, and it looks a lot like the yacht from Brookhaven because on the right here, we have this boat that really looks similar, almost the same thing. Now I'll take this other boat and place it exactly here. He said in the chat, that's my boat. Okay, then it will be your boat. But I need to choose a boat for myself. But guys, I had an idea. Since he chose a boat, my boat will be the Titanic. He said in the chat, wait, that's not fair. Look, okay then, I won't take the Titanic for myself. The Titanic will belong to everyone. But guys, there's this other boat, and I'm going to leave it right here as if it's an abandoned boat. And that actually turned out pretty cool. It really looks like an abandoned, mysterious boat. But guys, I got the Titanic, and you can see it's simply huge. It's even taking a while to load here. This is the biggest boat in all of Brookhaven. He said in the chat, wow, it's better than I thought. It's really awesome. This is the best boat of all. But guys, I'll have to place it in the water right here. I just don't know how we're going to get on it because it's impossible to climb up. It doesn't have any stairs. And you can see that this Titanic is very similar to the real one. It's really realistic, but it has no stairs to climb. So guys, I'm going to have to make the stairs myself. You can see a lot of smoke coming out. It's really the real Titanic. But guys, the stairs will have to be very big because it's not just a normal staircase that can get people up here. He said in the chat, wait, maybe this one. But guys, he grabbed this ladder. But this ladder doesn't work to climb. The Titanic is much taller than that. I said in the chat, it's impossible. I'm serious. This is really impossible. And it looks like he doesn't know what he's going to do. He said in the chat, wait, follow me. Guys, he's coming here behind me. I just don't understand what he wants to do. It looks like he wants to drive my car. And I also came here to see what he's doing. But guys, he's coming in front and just jumped right here. I don't think this is going to work very well, especially because the Titanic is really much bigger than he thinks. I said in the chat, this won't work. I'm sure it won't. Guys, I'm placing the stairs, but the stairs will have to be huge, just really big. And even though they're huge, they still didn't reach the Titanic. He said in the chat, wait, what if you place an elevator? Guys, that actually makes sense. An elevator will be much better than a giant staircase. So I'm going to remove both of these and place this elevator, which I'm sure will be better. Perfect. Guys, I placed the elevator, and when I get here, you can see it's working really well. I'll have to go up here and then press a button, which is exactly this one. The problem is, it's not working. Actually, it is working. You can see I'm going up really slowly, but I'm going up. I'll get exactly exactly here, and after reaching this part, I'll be able to go down here. Guys, it's really slow, but the good thing is that it works. I'm finally arriving at the Titanic. Guys, now I'm coming here. The elevator stopped at this point, and if I press this button again, I think it's going to go down. Perfect. It's going down here to pick up the next people who want to come here. But guys, now I have access to the Titanic. Everything that's on the Titanic, I can see it now. We have here very beautiful rooms, really very similar to the ones in real life. You can see that here we have a secret thing. These are basically boats that maybe work. I'm coming up front to see if they really work or not, but it looks like it doesn't work. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. But guys, I'm seeing the whole ship, and you can see we have here the giant engine. It really has a lot of interesting stuff. It has this part, but I don't know how to drive it. But it looks like it's right here. This is where you drive the Titanic, and here we have a lot of cool stuff. The engines are here. But now guys, I want my friend to come here to test the game. I said in the chat, follow me. Now guys, I'm in my game, and you can see there's a lot of different stuff. We have here this car, and I'm waiting for a friend to come here. He said in the chat, I can't get in the car, and he can't. Guys, it looks like he can only drive it. I'm trying to get in here, but I can't either. And guys, this is weird. It's something that shouldn't happen, but I have this secret item, so I can pick it up here and copy this car, and now there are two of them. Guys, it really worked. Now I'm coming here to the Titanic because I wanted to see how it turned out. Guys, you can see that the Titanic is huge. It's really very big. But guys, I got out of the car because I want to come here the normal way. It looks like he's coming this way too. But guys, I'm going to have to come up here in front, and it looks like he's coming here too. Guys, I'm going to have to go up exactly here in this elevator. I'm just waiting for him to get here too to activate the up button. Perfect. I pressed it, and now we're just going up. He said in the chat, wow, this is really cool. Really, this is just really cool. And now I'm going up here the right way, the way you're supposed to go up, because before I wanted to place the ladder, but I changed my mind and put the elevator. And guys, now he's coming here to see how the Titanic is. But I want more people to come here. Guys, more people are arriving here to see the Titanic. Even Santa Claus has arrived, and he's coming here in front, and we also have Sonic here. But guys, he's coming here in the elevator, but the elevator isn't here, so he's going to have to press this button to make the elevator come down here. Now the elevator is coming down here the normal way, but they're going up here like it's a ladder. And now, guys, we're finally going up here, and this is actually pretty cool. It really looks like a real ship that's working here in Brookhaven. Now guys, there are a lot of people coming here to the Titanic, so I'm going to have to get exactly to this point, and everyone will have to get in the elevator to go up. Okay, the elevator is going up, and some people are falling. But guys, look at all the people here. Now, I'm going up here. I don't know how, but there are already people here. But guys, the players have finally arrived here. But I'm going to press this button. They're going to go down again. Guys, they're going down here, and this Titanic is really cool. And now I'm just huge, but I don't understand why there's another elevator here in the middle of nowhere. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.